This is the Aurora. You guys see the Aurora? It's right here. Perfect condition. Now, I believe it should work, even though I'm inside a ship. Hopefully. And...
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint or terror vehicle signatures.
So now that we just watched the Cyclops, not the Cyclops, the Aurora explode and then restore it and try to get into it but get attacked by a Ripple Leviathan, let me show you the rest of Don't Mind Him. He's okay, just forget he's there, forget he's there here. Just, I'll repair him. That wasn't repairing, that wasn't what I was meant to do. But anyway, let me show you the rest of the ship. So basically, you come through here, here's your first door. You got 5 battery charges, lockers, locker. The fuck happened to that? You know what? The power cell batteries. Here should be my my radio, and my med kit, but it seems to have gone into the floor, which is quite weird. And now, there's part of my first aid kit, and you know what? That's interesting. That's very interesting. But obviously this isn't perfect, like I was just playing around with you. I will make this all nicer, like a lot nicer. So this is your first initial room, that's kind of how you have it. The second room I have a little aquarium in, which I really don't know why. I just put that in there because I had nothing better to do. Put a floater in it, nah, don't want to. Trash can, lockers, I can't seem to fit any more up here, which is kind of sad, but I can fit shelves for my items and shit. This is already here, prawn suit I added in, but you know, obviously that you can only sit that there. 2 guided beds for your food, easy food. There. Obviously you got the back of the Cyclops, you know, with these upgrades which I got, you know, legitimately. And as per usual, you know, go down to the bottom of the thing. This button you can I'm pretty sure you can have more lockers down here. Yeah, see? You can spawn more lockers all the way down this wall, all the way up. You can have lockers covering these walls like crazy. I think you can even put one up here. No, you cannot, but you can put lockers all in here and make it crazy. And same with the rest of this, I'm pretty sure. Yep, you can put lockers in here. Would not recommend though, because obviously this opens when you drop out the pawn suit, but if you just needed to fix it or build something for it, I would probably put down a fabricator down here, another med kit, or even a radio. Like if we just do a quick thing, like, you know, walk in, fabricator, radio, and then your med kit spawner. Boom. So it's just there once you come in here and you can play whatever messages you got and, you know, all that sort of stuff. You come into this room. Well, obviously that's how you get out of the Cyclops, not the Aurora, the Cyclops. That's your ladder up to the terminal, and obviously you have these little storage containers here, which aren't that big. But what you can also do, obviously, is you can cover them with other lockets if you want to, which is a little bit bigger. But then I think that defeats the purpose. If I can put one in the middle here, so then you can access that storage, access this storage, and you can still access the other storage. Obviously you can't do that for these thin ones, only for the thick ones, but if you didn't want to do that, what you could do is, you know, put like a locker there, and repeat the process all the way along. I know there's gaps in them, but you would get the gist, you know, you would do it closer, and then I don't think you can do it, yeah, so you can't do another level, and you can't do it on those walls. But you get the gist of what I'm trying to achieve here, you know, right? You can put all the lockers, if you want to, or if you really wanted to, you could add, you know, I think you can you? No, you can't actually. That's interesting. But, you know, you can put other things, you know, like little, cool little fancy bits. You can put them in the middle of the walkway, which I don't know why you would, but you get the gist. You can add a whole lot of junk. A whole lot of junk you don't need. You don't need to worry about power, because there's power in here. It's just more all that stuff that needs to be powered from the power cells in the back. And as long as you have some spare, you do alright. But obviously, you know, you put a desk and everything. But yeah, that's just a bit down here. You put all the lockers down here. Then you move. I always keep... I'm stuck. I keep these closed, you know, for protection. If you wanted to, you could put lockers in here. I wouldn't recommend it. I just have the mains. In here, you close the door. You can have lockers all through here. Or if you really wanted to, I guess you could put some other things like coffee vent or, you know, wall shelf. Don't know why you would. I think you would just use this more for storage. I think that's a smarter idea. So, you know, you same gist again. Storage, storage, storage. You know, obviously you do it a lot nicer so it would be closer and you could fit in as much as you possibly can, like this. Obviously do it as close as you possibly can so you could fit as many storages as you possibly could. However, if you lost your Cyclops, well then you would lose all your stuff at the same time. And you can't do it, that's weird. And obviously you can't do it any higher than what's, you've done it, and you can't put anything on this wall at all, I do not think. Even so you can't put anything on the bulkhead doors. But you see you have lockers down. It does make a little bit of a tighter corridor, but you know, you get the point. You would make these a lot tighter so they'd fit better. And you could even put, oh, no, you put maybe more medkits if you want, but I prefer, you know, I think storage is very important, and you can just continue to put lock. I'm pretty sure, yes, you can build it down into the railing, but then that looks stupid, as you guys can tell, so I would suggest keeping it, you know, as far, that's going to go into the thing, but you get the gist. Try not to, you know, have it in stuff, like I'll have to remove that one if I want it to be nice, because it doesn't fit, and so on and so forth. Won't fit there, one fits there, doesn't fit there. I did not know you could put them there. But look at it, you can even put a locker there. And you can still climb up the ladder. That's interesting. I did not think you could put a locker there. You kind of glitch into it when you come back down, so I would suggest not having one there. I think something's moving me. I would suggest not having one there. Obviously, you can't put any on this wall, except for maybe down here, but I doubt it. No, you can, but obviously it goes into the railing, so I wouldn't recommend it unless, you know, you were that desperate on storage. Obviously, you can put stuff down in the middle of the workway, but I don't know why you would want to. So anyway, back up to the top of the Aurora. Obviously, you can't get on this side of the ladders, so obviously you wouldn't put anything over. You could put storage there, but you can't. It's, you know, you can access them. So I mean, if you really wanted to, you could put storages. Oh my god, actually, you can just walk over it. Oh, against the wall you can't, but further forward you can just walk over the hole. That's interesting. Okay, so you can put lockers obviously back there. You can put lockers all down these walls if you really wanted to, but then you have that tight fit. So basically, see, storage space is unlimited in the Aurora. I don't think you can't put them on the engine, but storage space is unlimited. Obviously, you know, you can unload power cells, put back in brand new ones. I would suggest carrying 6 new ones. 3 on this side, 3 on that side. Once these dead, take them out, charge them, put the other ones in, and, you know, keep going back through that way. Close the bulkhead door so you don't have a water issue. You can put more lockers all the way along these walls if you really wanted to, so you could have mad storage. Or you could just, I don't think you can put that anywhere. Or you can, you know, make it decorative. If you really wanted to, you could probably, you know, hang on. Got glitching out anywhere. You can throw a desk in here if you wanted to, but of course you got the food bed, so I wouldn't suggest that. However, you could make it nicer. Like, you could make this the food room and move all this shit out and just have this a greeny room with, like, you know, that bits. And I've moved to the bottom of the ocean. I've moved quite far, actually. How the hell did I get here? I had a feeling don't mind. Hi, buddy. I had a feeling I was moving, but I don't remember moving this much. Damn. Wow. Okay. So yeah, like, so you don't need to have, like, this aquarium here. Hang on. I'm trying to empty it, but I need to take everything out of it. Boom. So you don't have to have the aquarium there. You could have anything here. Well, that has to stay there because that's already comes with this. You can't get rid of that no matter what you do. You can only access everything inside it for the prawn suit and stuff like that. But you could easily remove these. You know, remove everything. You could make this completely different. You could make this. You can make this. See how far can we get it? A double bed to make it look a bit more homey. Maybe have even, you know, a desk at the end of it, even though you have to sit on your bed and you could use your desk, so you could sit and work. That would be pretty cool to do. You could have chairs if you wanted to. A nuclear waste, I don't know, you wouldn't want that. A trash can you would need though, because, you know, for all your waste and stuff. You can put that just here next to your modification station. What's this called actually, is it? I know your prawn suit thing. Don't know what it's actually called. Do I have a thingy for it? I probably do, but I can't be bothered. But, you know, actually, it's in my habitat builder. Where is it? Where is it? It's in my habitat builder. There it is. A vehicle upgrade console. Obviously, you can have one of those in here. You can obviously, you know, build more if you really wanted to. Actually, no, you can't build more in here, which is interesting. But yeah, so look, you can do that if you want. You have this as a double bed. You have your table there. You could put in a sign if you really wanted to. Put in a picture frame. along the walls to hang up any, you know, pictures you get or screenshots you take. You could put down a bar table if you really wanted to. You couldn't put it in the middle there, but you could put it about there. There's your bar table. And if you really wanted to, you could grab a simple chair and throw it there. And if you didn't really want to sit in it, because I mean, what are you going to look at? You could just have it for decoration, so you could move it really close into the table. Get it centered. Command chair, have another one close as you can get it to the table to save room. Boom, easy. You got 2 chairs, you've got a bar table, a bed, a desk. What else can you add in? You can't do the counter. You can add in a coffee machine if you really wanted to. I don't think you should be able to put it above that because you need to access that. It's cool, but you need to access this, so I don't think you should put it above there. But you could have in a coffee machine if you really wanted to, just up in that corner, you know. Make some coffee whenever you wake up in the morning. If you really wanted to, you could have a vending machine. I see we have 2 trash cans. Hang on. Remove this. You could have a vending machine, I believe. Oh, hang on. It's getting there. Oh, this one says and swap. You wouldn't want to have one here because you waste so much room, but, you know. At the point, we could probably have it against this wall. That'd probably be a smarter idea. How far out does it have to be? Get it more central and move forward, across. There we go. Having the vending machine if you want to here. Goes into the thing a little bit, but not that much of a drama. So you have a counter. You can have wall shelves through here. You can make this a real living space if you really wanted to. Have a wall shelf just... That's going to annoy the door, actually. No, that's going to play havoc with the door. And if we just move these wall lockers for a second. If you really want to make this a real lavish room. Like I said, we got, you know, bed, all that stuff. You can put in a few... Can I not put it on that thing to make it even? No? Alright then. You can have a few wall shelves, and obviously you can hang, you know, whatever items you get, like the Markiplier doll, my English. And then anything else you get, I can't remember what else you actually get. That arcade toy thing you get from the Aurora. You can just hang them up there. You can be, you know, down here. You can just see them there. You have your posters. All the posters you collect from the Aurora, you could have them in here in the picture frames. Or you can just have them on the wall base. And what else can we have? You make wall shelves even. Instead of having, you know, the single shelves. Just do one simple wall shelf. As high as you can. Where can we put it? Can I still walk through? That's stupid. No, I can't walk through. I'll say that's stupid, but it works. Nope, it does not work. You could have one of these in that corner. You could have the other one, you know. I don't think you can fit it there. Actually, no, you can. It's a little bit in the corner, but I'm trying to make it level. That's the best you could do, have it there. I'm pretty sure we're still moving a little bit. There you go, 2 wall shelves, nice and easy. Like I said, and then you can make this whole, you can move all of these into here if you wanted. So instead of having this all lavish, just over in this wall corner, let me see, power cell charger, one there. How high can we go before we can put in the next one, or how far over? Oh, there we go, one there. Something's definitely hitting my ship. The fuck is hitting my ship? Just because this is annoying me, what the hell is hitting my ship? How did I get out here? I don't even know where home is. Home is all the way over that way. I don't remember being here. Did I stay here? I don't remember being here. You know what? I can't be bothered. Something's swimming over the top. Oh yeah, there's a light bulb. I just sunk down. Ah, okay, I get it now. I just sunk down in the water. No, I understood it now. Anyway, back to where we were. See, so power chargers. I need to get my habitat builder out again. You can fit. How many can we fit? 3 power chargers here. Then you can put your battery chargers next to it. Boom, boom. 2. If you can fit in another one, I put in another one. Can you fit in one more? No, so you have 3 battery chargers. You can even put a med kit here. I see. Will you fit a radio? No, you will not. That's hyper awkward. No. The most you could do there to fill up that whole gap would put a fabricator there. You get your charging around it, so then that means you can get rid of all these, and this whole room becomes empty. Same with all these ones. Boom, 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 boom. The fact that there's a radio in the floor really bugs me, and a med kit over here really bugs me. Hang on. I need to fix that before it annoys me too much.
Engine powering up.
Oh, I'm so bad for this Rabbit Ray. We're just gonna power up, move up and forward a little bit so we don't sink down so far. It's so plain out here. And now we're just going to chill.
Engine powering down.
And our Rabbit Ray moved out of the way, which is good. I mean, I don't have to deal with him in my face no more. Don't know where he went, but Rabbit Ray disappeared. And that hasn't fixed. It moved it. Hasn't fixed it, but it moved it. If you get the gist. So yeah, and then obviously, take out all these lockers for a second. Make this room completely empty. This is turning out to be a longer video than I planned. Oh, there's my Rabbit Ray. And so you got all this fancy bit. You got your workstation over here with your shelves to put stuff on. Obviously, you can put your posters around. So that's all that walked out. And then over in this corner, obviously, you can have your radio right next to the food bar, because you know the food bar is the most important thing. A med kit right underneath it. And since you don't need anything else, you do need the modification station, but that can be put probably in a corner somewhere, like over here. Nope, hang on. Oh, did it work? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, that's kind of annoying putting that there. Your modification station, you would have to... Oh, you have to put it somewhere down there. Can I put it here? Hang on. Hang on. I'm myth-busting here. You can put it there, but then you lose your walkway, so it's probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea. Anyway, we'll deal with that a bit later. Do that a bit later. So you got your fabricator, you got your med kit, you're ready over here, and then you can start throwing in a couple lockers here. So there's one locker, as close as you can get it. There's two lockers as close as you can get it. There's a locker right against the wall there, and if I can fit one more, that would be great. And I can fit one more. Hand too high. And boom. So there's 4 lockers here to use stuff, and obviously you can put even more of them over here. Obviously you can't be that close to the battery charger or that high to your shelf, but you can typically fit probably about 1 here. Or you can just leave that for posters. Even if your posters there, poster there. You got your fabricator, you still reach your fabricator, you still reach your battery charger, and now we're actually going to... Oh yeah, I forgot I can rotate things. Jokes. Anyway, how does... No, I don't think that would work, actually. So where was that way to put it? I mean, you can still use the fabricator. You can still use the battery chargers. Nope. So I guess you could put your modification station there. Make it all, you know, tight. Compact your lockers, your radio, all your little bit. And obviously, if I can get into that bit, it's a little bit tricky. You might want to put your chairs in a little bit further or change the chairs. And then all down the rest of it, it's just... Locker. 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 Try and line it up. Put them as close as possible, like I said before, so you can fit the ample amount in. And in. And in. You're obviously not going to fit another one there, that's impossible. But you get the gist. So there's heaps of lockers now down here, and you basically can do the exact same with the other side. You get as close to the modification station and as low as you can. So you can build as many as you can. And you keep going. And the closer you get it and the lower you get it, the better. Because that means you won't be able to put any up top, but you better put posters up top, or, like I said, the random coffee machine if you really wanted to. Like now, I could change and I could put the coffee machine above this locker. See? And then things, you know, start to get a little bit nicer. They're a little bit closer together. They're not so expanded out. After you would do the bottom like this as well. You put them nice and close. Make it, you know, real easy and pretty and all that sort of stuff. All that jizzy jazz, if you know what I mean. And obviously you couldn't have these doors. Actually, no, you could. The doors open the other way. That door doesn't. That door would glitch out with it properly. But it still works. So yeah, see? So you have a basic double bed. You could either make this a single bed. And making this a single bed, all that does is give you a little bit more room to walk. And it's probably better for a lonely person that lives on the planet. See, and that just gives you more room to obviously walk down. And even if you really wanted to sit down in a chair at the desk, now that you've made that into a single bed, you could put a chair on either side. To make it even as possible. And you can still be able to... Actually, that one you can't. that one you can. So let's gotta fix this one up just a little bit. Move it a little bit in. How far? Actually, we can just do this. Put it right next to it. There we go. So it's not diagonal. To put it right next to it. Try and line it up a little bit. Ooh. And boom, there you go. Can I sit in these? I can't actually sit in them because they're too close, but if you move them back a bit, you get the point. I can sit in this one. And look, there you can look out, you can have some friends with you, you got your lockers, you're working at the desk, you know. All that looks very nice. You have single beds so you can walk past those, have more movement. I could actually put it back a little bit more, which was a little bit stupid of me. Let me just fix it up real quickly. How far back? Actually, no, I can't put it any further back. Just a little bit upsetting. Apparently I can't put it in at all anymore. Which is kind of annoying. How far back can I take it? There we go. So yeah, you get the point now. It's all lined up and all that. And then like I said, back in here, you can put more lockers if you want to, and so far so good. Now back up into this main room, you need your food, correct? You need to be able to cook food to be able to live. So you can put down a big plantation right in the middle. No, I didn't want to access that, I just wanted to make it. Can we stop sinking or hitting my ship or whatever the hell it is? You can put another one. You should be able to put another one. I know you can't. I know you can. Okay, as far back as we can get. And you put another one in. Now, so you can still walk through this. It makes it a little bit glitchy and a little bit hard. If I could put that back a little bit more, we wouldn't have a problem. But as you can see, it's a bit harder. Or you don't even have to have two. You could have one there so you can still walk through, and then you could just have... Really, I can't even... That annoys me, and because that annoys me, we'll just change it a little bit. It's simple, we just... There we go, move it as far over as we can, and as close back as we can. And then we can just do... It's not as straight, but it works. And then just, I really wish we could put more pots next to that, but you know what? It's fine. And then you have, you know, any other plants you want. Same with this side, you can even have, you know, wall plants instead to make it look all nice. Make it look very nice. Or you could rotate these rooms around and, you know, make it different, whatever you wanted. It's completely up to you. You don't have to have these in here. You could have an aquarium in here if you really felt that was necessary. To put an aquarium in here as your food source instead. If you wanted a fish as your food source rather than plants, then go ahead and you can do that instead. It really does not matter what you decide to do. You would have one aquarium, and then you could have the other wall as, for fuck's sake, I'm just collecting it, as all your hanging plant shit and all that stuff. It's really up to you. You could do it any way you wanted to. Yeah, that's a little Cyclops base. I will leave you off of that. I will sign off. And as we pilot the sub up into the air, once it loads up, and once we power this up and go up into the air, and I redo my magic trick of going up, explode the ship. Boom. That is how this episode has ended. Goodbye, people.